If you're still talking about the left side, the right side, blue, red, Democrat, Republican, if you still that person that's arguing and talking about, oh, Dems did this, Republicans did this. If you haven't gone down rabbit holes and haven't seen that everything's all connected, it's all a stage, on that one list that starts with an E, the files, the island, the shit that's really happening. And everybody on that list is from that side that you're arguing about, blue and red. There ain't no sides, because all sides play for the same team. A lot of niggas from both sides is on that list. So they got this side, this side, this side. If you still find yourself talking about and defending the left side, the right side, the blue, the red, that shit went out the window years ago. Even through the unplugging, when you realize it's more spiritual than physical, this shit got nothing to do with left, right, nothing physical. Both parties is on the same shit, on the same list. Hell, even the people you see on TV that's fighting with one another, trying to make it look good with their theatrics and the scripted shit that they're reading that they didn't write themselves with the party. You think when that show was over, you think all those niggas is not going to a restaurant to eat afterwards, both parties, even the people debating one another and they eating and then chilling? But the ones who's in charge of them, because they're not in charge, the ones who's in charge of the whole storyline and the show, pulling the strings, you think those niggas, they're not all in cahoots with one another? Oh, y'all did great tonight. What's the rating on our show? Ratings. You see? These niggas focus on ratings. Ratings. Just like social media, right? Influencers, they go on views and entertainment. Oh, your show was entertaining tonight. You said this, you said that. You did y'all both did a good job. And these niggas is shaking hands. And you see WWE, right? You see the storylines on that, right? The storyline is fake. Doesn't mean that some of the moves that they do it is real. Some of them get hurt with the stuff that they do with their moves. Some of it is fake and real. And then the storyline is all BS. So you think how WWE performs their entertainment with a BS story and then using real moves, but they already know the orchestration leading to pay-per-views and events where they know who the champion is leading to that event, or a character turn heel? You think the same thing that doesn't happen in WWE does not happen in the politic world? Well, come on, y'all niggas is still asleep. Everything that's happening with the files and the real shit that's going on with missing people is all spiritual, not physical, spiritual. There's a lot of sorcery, sacrifices, blood magic. Some niggas ain't human. Some are human, looking like humans, but they are fucking robot in a meat suit with plugs and portable shit on the back of their necks. When you see beyond the veil and when you see what you see, nigga, all those people ain't human and all that, and they already know what's going on in this world. They crashing. That's why niggas is sweating right now, because Most High speaking and the light is shining on a lot of topics. The light. The dark does what the dark does, which is why you're seeing how the dark fights with the dark, because the dark always gonna fight with the dark. They gotta blackmail each other, dark. But when the light steps in, when the light steps in those rooms, in those conversations to shine it. Now ask yourself, why do they go so hard in trying to stop, which they can't, but why stop the light or trying to stop people from speaking when they use the light and the voice of the Most High? Why they go hard on that page, that profile, watching somebody? Why? When they start speaking a certain way? This shit got nothing to do with the blue side, red side. This shit got nothing to do with left or right. So stop your brainwashing. Stop the shit y'all talking about. Oh, the left side, Democrats, Republican. This shit got nothing to do with that. It's deeper. It's spiritual. Because both parties play for the same fucking team. Both sides, from Democrats to Republicans, both of those people, from whoever the fuck they are, they all on that list, the same list, that they are fighting so hard not to get revealed to people about what they do to kids. And it doesn't necessarily have to be with sex. No. When you understand that this world is more spiritual and there's witches, warlocks from light and dark, and they gotta do shit to get power through magic and sorcery, and you don't know how dark this shit goes. Oh, you see movies, right? You like your little folklore movies with vampires and the stories that they do. Oh, you see a lot of blood shit in their movies though, right? And how they do it and how they speak in the witchcraft and sorcery magic. You think that shit ain't real? You think the movie and TV shows you watching is just for show? That shit ain't for show. They showing you exactly what the fuck it is. It's real. It's true. You heard the lock? Yeah, there's an agent monitoring spirit even as I speak, nigga. Body hacking people. Not everybody's human, nigga. A lot of y'all niggas, if you still thinking that way about the left and the right, if you still trying to fight that side, and you going along with the bullshit you seen on TV through what they doing, because they're all actors, reading scripts and all that. But there's one truth, that they're fighting real hard not to get released. And then those who speaking out with how the light is using, when you see how they getting attacked by all the shit that they're trying to talk about, nigga, when the light is speaking, that's the light speaking. And when the dark is speaking, the dark exposes itself just like when the light does. So you can know it's up between light and dark. This shit got nothing to do with the left or right, blue or red. It's deeper. It's spiritual. Just know that both parties is on that list. Both parties do what the fuck they do. It's spiritual, man. This shit got to do with witches, warlocks, good ones, bad ones, sorcery, magic, blood magic, sex magic, demons, which they're not demons, they fallen angels, and then angels, God, the devil. It's deeper than that. And then the shit that hasn't been discovered in this world, that's roaming out here from both the sea and the jungle and the woods. Why do you think AI was created? The deception is in AI. But you think that a lot of the shit that is being performed in AI ain't real? Did you hear you heard the Hong Kong Q? See, not everything that's being presented to appear as AI is AI. A lot of that shit is real. But because they had to make AI and deepfake and show it how they show it, this is why they want y'all to question: is it real? Is it not? Is it AI? And don't forget the stupid people who come up on your page and shout out quick AI. Once you understand and learn that not every person in the profile is a real person but a fucking robot. Once you see that, then you know what's going on spiritual. But I'm telling you right now, the year 2025, almost 2026, you see how the time and months and everything is flying right now? The dark is afraid. The matrix is crashing. It already crashed. The veil's already thinned. The world's waking up. These niggas in the dark, and the other shit they've been doing, they are afraid. They're scared. They're scared. The dark is scared. Clock is ticking. They know what's going on, what's happening. It's over for this mate. It's over. Too many people waking up. Too many people asking questions. This shit got nothing to do with left or right. But if you see people who's talking about left and right still or trying to blame shit, that person, or on the profile, that person is not a real person. And then there's certain people who still brainwashed. Just like MK Ultra programmings, right? That they try to keep quiet or they try to destroy the evidence. Nigga, there's people who know that there's certain people walking this earth right now who ain't human, blended in because of the time that they're not human, but they see through everything. You want to interest to certain people. They know what's up. This world is based off the shit you don't see. Magic is real. Witchcraft is real. Sorcery is real. It ain't fake. There's good spirits, the light, You hear the honk and the horn, see? And then there's dark. Dark. And there's people who dibble and dabble with both light and dark. And the dark do shit to do what the dark is going to do, but they get exposed. Always. Because I told y'all. Once you reverse it, send it back to sender. See? But there's people who do mess with dark things. And then there's people who don't want to do it, but they pay money. You hear the banging? See? They pay money to people who mess with shit. But they don't mess with it, but they'll pay money to somebody to do harm to somebody. They will pay money to a witch or a warlock, a priest, a doctor, to do something to somebody. That's as deep as it goes. Oh, I want to do harm to this person, this and that. But the thing I keep telling you is that witch doctors and all that, they know who was who out here. They spiritual too. Whether they dabbling with dark and light, they know. And there's people out here walking this earth and this world who hasn't tapped into their spiritual thing, even if they're going through a battle, but they don't know their power yet. But there's people who's watching that. I know they know you more than you know yourself. Which is why you gotta ask yourself, why is it, if the light is on me, why is it that the dark gotta sense me too? There's niggas that know about you too, even if you're trying to figure it out. It's more spiritual. Stop looking at shit from the flesh. Stop every shit you talking about. Stop talking about left and right, thems, this and that. The shit that you're seeing. All that gotta get exposed, of course, because that's the light and the dark is spiritual. But it's spiritual. The Epstein files, all that shit that they fighting so hard, which they make it easy to y'all niggas ain't stupid. Everything happening in this world, even from what I'm talking about, from the beginning of my videos to now, y'all niggas ain't stupid. There's people who try to pretend to be stupid and dumb and try to be blind-eyed, but you're not stupid. You know what the fuck you seeing. You know what you're talking about, even if you're scared. There's people who's scared that try to look that way and I don't want to know. You ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You know exactly what the fuck is going on in this world. And you know the shit you seen. Even from a flesh, from what is showing you through the flesh. From politics to movies and the shit being exposed. You know, even whether you don't want to say it or not. You watching it, you be like, yeah, something ain't right with this shit. You fucking know it, whether you say it or not. Even if you want to play stupid and play dumb. That's a lot of people do that. They play stupid and dumb, but they ain't stupid. There's just certain people who speak out on it and reveal it and doing what they're doing as they're doing right now, because there is a war. It's a war. And the war got nothing to do with the Epstein file. Yeah, that's a war too, but that's the flesh war. From the flesh, what you're seeing from bodies. But that's a spiritual war too. What's happening with the Epstein file? That's a spiritual, from light and dark, spiritual shit. Why? Because in the dark, if you want to get your powers and you want to keep going up in rankings, you got to do shit. You got to do magic. You got to do a contract. You got to sign. You got to murder. You got to sacrifice. You got to humiliate yourself and do stupid shit. You ain't stupid, nigga. You're not stupid. Everything you fucking seeing, you're not stupid. You seen what the fuck you seen. Stop this left and right bullshit that y'all niggas is screaming about. Because even the people who screaming left and right, they already know what the fuck is really going on. It's more spiritual. And just like the aliens that they keep talking about, alien, they're not aliens, my nigga. They're fallen angels. Demons. Fallen angels. Aliens are fallen angels. They fallen angels. You heard the horn on cue. You're not fucking stupid. Stop pretending to be stupid. If you're scared, cool. It happens. It's normal. But you ain't stupid. When you hear this message, when you see these videos, and when you see the shit being presented, you know exactly what the fuck is being presented. You know exactly what you know. There's just some people who know how to play dumb and play. You seen everything for what it is. The clock is ticking. Everything you seeing, even through posts, through video, everything you seeing is what you're seeing from a spiritual aspect. There is a spiritual battle. Light, dark. Period. Ain't no, but what if the period, nigga? Period. Ain't no ands, if, or buts. It's period. It's spiritual, nigga. There's humans. There's non-humans, which are shapeshifters. A lot of shit that hasn't been discovered that's getting discovered. And then there's the fucking robots that they're showing you as the robots now that they're doing. But you think they don't got a fucking skin looking like you and me? If they could create sex dolls or dolls, even when you watch Hollywood movies, when they do special effects, when they're going to use a body to get exploded, you see how real that shit looks through CGI, or sometimes that's just a regular body, a robot in a meat suit, and they put blood stuff in there to make it look good for the scene. You think they're not doing that shit already, nigga? For the people on TV and all that stuff, that they not walking among you already as a human, looking like it, but it's a robot? The fuck out of here. You ain't stupid. That eye of yours is open, and I'm not talking about the two eyes that you see normally on people. It's that invisible one, that third one, nigga. That's it. What the fuck you saying? You know. You know. You see it, you feel it, even when you step outside, nigga. Your aura is dangerous. Your energy is dangerous. They know it too, nigga. You hear the banging and all that shit? Yeah, they know. You a threat, nigga. A person of interest, but you a fucking threat. To those that know you and don't know you, nigga. You a threat. Because of the shit you talking about and what you seeing. You ain't stupid, and the world ain't stupid either. Some niggas just pretend to be stupid, or they just afraid of, they want to look the other way. And then we know all about the fucking bots and the fake pages that they use to try to counterfeit and say the bullshit. Because we know about counterfeit spirits, familiar spirits. You hear the noise now? Yeah, it's spiritual, baby. So even if there's a stranger appearing to you and it sounds all good to be true, there's spirits. Familiar, fake, it's spirits. There's always a spirit behind the bullshit. Light, dark, baby. Everything you're seeing in this world right now is between light and dark. And the clock is ticking. And they know it. That's why the dark is panicking. That's why all the shit you're seeing right now is being the way it is. And this is why certain people, how you see how they speaking, and then they all of a sudden execute it out of this world. Nigga, the dark exposes the dark. And then the light continues as it does. But you ain't stupid with the fucking shit you seeing. You know what's going on. You know. Whether you want to say it or not. You know this shit is wrong, or something that's going on, or something that's weird and odd. You know. Even the videos that I'm posting about other people who's going through a spiritual awakening, all of a sudden they want to get extra medication and all this shit, and the shit they starting to talk about. Nigga, I told y'all, when you follow me for a long time, when you go through a spiritual awakening, everything and everybody gets exposed in your fucking presence. From family to co. It starts from those closest to you first, and then you start going down rabbit holes later on. But you're going to start seeing shit from the unseen. You're seeing shit from through people. I told you. You hear that voice in your head? I can have a conversation, and you know it too. You hear yourself speak when your mouth don't move, right? You hear that voice in your head? Who is that? What? That's your soul. That's your spirit, nigga. You hear yourself speak. You get stuff planted in your mind, or you think about old shit or stuff you don't want to think about. Ask yourself, why? Yeah, because that's the dark trying to bring you back a certain shit, and that's the light or trying to get you out of that. Yeah, light and dark, baby. God in the dark. Yeah. It's a soul in you. That's where you hear yourself speak. Or you could say something in the room, even if your lip ain't moving. You hear yourself speak with your lips not moving. So when you got a certain gift, you see people's spirits. When you step out the fucking crib to those in the crib with you, nigga. They know it. That's what I told you, nigga. You see energy vampires. You see the shit that you see. From humans to animals to the shit that's not even normal. Yeah, even... You hear the banging? There you go. See? Go to a spot, nigga. A church. A family function. Anywhere you go, nigga. When you wake up, you see through everybody. You see through their spirit. You don't gotta say, you don't gotta call them out. You see them and they see you too. And that's why I told you they're gonna act weird around you. They do the shit that they do. If you follow me for a long time, I already told you how to spot spirits. That constant snaring. You see a lot of yawning out there lately, right? The constant yawning from people you know and don't. Demons, low energy, negativity, that energy. The constant red and blue you see outside. When you see what the fuck you see, that's that eye, baby. The Watchers. You see the Watchers. You see them, they see you. The Matrix, right? The Agent Smiths. Agent Smiths, the niggas that be body hacking people, right? Lady in the red dress scene, right? You saw how he got distracted, and then when Morpheus, who was playing the role of the Most High, showing Neo as chosen, when he looked at the girl who he once saw, and then when Morpheus had to tell him again, hey, look again. Where did she go? It was an agent, Body hacking niggas. They body hack people. Anybody gets body hacked. I don't care your position. I don't care your job title. I don't care what field you in. The money you make, good or not. Nigga, that's what I'm saying. You a problem when you can see that discernment. You hear all that shit, extra shit, yeah. And you see through everybody. Family first, then the strangers. They're associates. Those at your job. That's where you see what you see, nigga. Because you see them through their spirit. Their spirit sees you. So all of y'all stop that. The left side, the red side, the blue side, the red side. A lot of those speaking that way too. Don't trust everything you see on the fucking internet. A lot of those profiles, like people speaking that way, that's a fucking robot, a bot, not a real person. Just like your influencers and people, when you be like, they got that much followers? That's not real people. Bots, agents, niggas be paying for bots to keep their subscriber. It's a whole scam with the shit too. But when you learn that this world is more about, there's less humans and more bots and shapeshifters out here in this fucking world, and you see what the fuck you seeing. That's why people's wondering, why the Epstein file hasn't got released? Why you see what the fuck you seeing? Or why certain people's get executed when they start calling out certain shit? Or why now they trying to mess with certain people's channel algorithm? Or why certain numbers was going up and now it's going down when they start speaking a certain way? Because it's more spiritual than physical, nigga. Ask yourself, why? You heard the horn? It's self-explanatory. It's in your fucking face. It's in your face. Whether you want to believe it or not. A lot of y'all believe it. A lot of y'all just want to be, y'all too scared. Some people are scared and be like, oh, I don't want to think this is true. Nigga, it's true, nigga. It's been true. Because even when you was in high school, like I was in high school, you already started going through rabbit holes and hearing or seeing certain shit. You be like, what the fuck is that? Or going through church as a kid and all that, being forced into it, not getting too deep involved in it, but you saw the bullshit through the church too. You played around in it. You saw how fake it was too. As a kid, being forced in it. But then when you maturely grown into the spiritual thing, and you start going through certain shit that you didn't ask for, that had just happened to you, now you start to understand about spiritual shit. Start hearing from the Most High and the devil, and you start seeing, oh shit, and start seeing the shit that you see from both good and dark, family and strangers too. Why the fuck you went through what you went through? You hear that banging? Of course, you see? Why you went through what you went through. And why people who know you all of a sudden with the stories they got leashed, oh my God, this person got put in handcuffs or they went to jail. Yeah, why? Why all of a sudden you went through your betrayal? Why? Now, the shit that never happened to you, why you going through it? Yeah, spiritual awakening, baby. You started seeing the truth in everybody and they got scared, and now they got to find a way to either sedate you, silence you, smear a campaign with bullshit lies to make you look crazy with the shit that you're talking about, exposing to, which has people now agreeing with you, siding with you, even though they're not going to say, oh, damn, I agree with them, or all the videos you've done, damn, that's crazy. Well, all exposures is happening out here. They know what the fuck you're talking about. They know your truth. And God is still dealing with people who did what the fuck they did to you. It ain't over. Even niggas who be trying it. And then there's people who's falling back. But they know your energy. They feel it. You step outside. You feel that wind. Nigga, the sun comes out when you come out, man. You see these witches, warlocks from the door. You see everything and everybody. You even see the same faces through your neighborhood and all. You see the same. When you see through shit, you see through shit. When you see who's being you, who's not, nigga, you can see it. You can see the dead eyes, a good eye that's good, and a dead eye. You can see through facial expressions when people's getting bothered or low energy, constantly yawning in your face. Even when they talk to you, always yawning. From those you know and don't, but they got that same energy with somebody else. But when it comes into your presence, when they step into your presence, your face, spiritual, baby, because that's the discernment you see through them. They ain't give that energy when they doing it to your face when they talking, right? They have all that energy with gossip and bullshit. Now they talking to you with a regular convo. Some of them don't even know how to talk to you. And as they talking to you, they're yawning at you, trying to act or sound interested too, right? What you got going on in your life? Yeah, man, it's good to see you. But they constantly in your face. Some of them don't even realize it. It's all spiritual, and they don't even realize the shit they doing in your face. But you see through it all. Some of them don't know that they being body hacked or being used, and they doing shit that you see. That's why you're a person of interest. A love and hate thing. Stop going for left and right, nigga. You hear all that shit? Yeah, it's all spiritual, man. Clock is ticking. It's a spiritual war, man. This shit got nothing to do with left, right, blue, red. Even though you're going to see a lot of that because that's the mind control that they put in your mind. That's why you see a lot of left. That's why you see a lot of blue and red because they're trying to fill that bullshit color in your mind. You think MK Ultra stopped? You think MK Ultra stopped? No, nigga, that shit is still going. Government. You hear the word government? Research it, break it down. Govern means meant. Govern means control. Meant means mind. Google it. Govern means control. Meant means mind. Put those two fucking words together. Government. What that says, control mind. Control mind. Now you see in your movies. Now you seeing through from the supposedly left side, right side, the scripted things and how there's characters playing the role. Oh, that's the bad side. That's the bad side. That's the bad side. That's the bad side. Don't vote for this one. Don't vote for that one. Meanwhile, all those niggas on the same party from left and right, blue and red, is on that same fucking list that they fighting for not to be released, or what they doing to kids, and everything that they doing to this world, not only for kids, it got nothing to do with sex. Yes, it is with sex too. It's breeding, sacrificing, murdering, magic, sacrifice shit, rituals, baby. Rituals. Magic. Magic. Sorcery. Oh, I need power. Oh, there's an innocent body or innocent kid. Yeah, let's murder that one so I can get more power. Blood has a currency, like I said. Niggas know what the fuck you talking about. It got nothing to do with... It does not only have to do with sex for your pleasure. It gets deeper than that. Blood magic, ritual. Come on, nigga, wake up. This shit got nothing to do with left or right, man. Blue or red. It's more spiritual than that. Stop with the fucking left side, right side. It's theatrics, and all these niggas is actors. It's a stage. Just like these big-ass events that you see. Just like January 6th and all this shit. Stage, orchestrated. Stop it. Stop the brainwashing, nigga. Wake up. Now you're wondering, why am I being gang-stalker watched heavily? Because you unplugged. You woke up. You see through the illusion. You see the show Stranger Things, the character 11, that MK Ultra she went through before when she broke out. You think there's not a lot of y'all right now that ain't go through that, but a lot of y'all special ones out there? This shit got nothing to do with politics. This shit got nothing to do with the humans. This shit is all spiritual, man. There's special people out there in this world who's spiritual, who got gifts. Matrix is a movie. All these movies is a Matrix. All these movies is a documentary. Exposing truth in your face. Exposing truth in your face. Think about it. Stop the left and right. Stop the brainwashing. Stop the bullshit, nigga. They all for the same team. They all on the same party. And the same party from both left and right side, blue and red, is all on that same list where niggas is fighting so hard to not get it released. Again, the light exposes all the dark, and then the dark fights with the dark. Demons fight with demons and the devil laughs at them. Demons fight with demons because they all got blackmail on one another. Blackmail, blackmail, blackmail. But the light don't give a fuck about the blackmail. The light is going to do what the light is going to do and shine on everything from the dark. Even on all of them. Even in dark rooms too. The light does what the light does and the dark can't comprehend with the light. You hear all that noise? Yeah. Unplug, baby. Unplug. Wake up. On cue? Y'all niggas ain't stupid. You know that shit was on cue for a reason. Because it's spiritual and physical. Monitoring spirit. You think niggas ain't listening to what the fuck I say? Whether it's in the crib or outside, nigga? Your voice travels. When God speaks, he speaks. But who listens to? The devil. And the devil can't be everywhere. So he got his fucking watchers and minions that listen and transfer that to him too. Hello. Ain't no coincidence that shit was on cue. Y'all niggas ain't stupid. Wake the fuck up. And stop being afraid. Wake up. You know it's more deeper than that. There's just niggas talking about it and certain people who don't want to talk about it because they scared. Stop it. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. You seeing what you seeing. Whether you say you don't want to see it, I don't give a fuck whether you say you don't. You seeing it. You seeing it. And you know what the fuck is happening in this world. And you know what's happening to those who start speaking on all this. You seeing how certain pages is getting dismantled or trying to be messed with or silenced because they can't stop it. But you see how God is still protecting it too. And then you see how there's certain people who do get silenced and executed out of here because of what they're starting to talk. Y'all niggas seeing what the fuck you seeing. Stop it. Y'all niggas ain't stupid. I keep telling you, the dark exposes themselves. Why go that much and go that hard on somebody if the person ain't speaking that truth? Or to make somebody think. Why do what the fuck they doing? The dark always exposes the dark. And the light always exposes everything. But the dark always exposes themselves. Wake the fuck up and stop being stupid. You see what the fuck you see, man. The Most High. That's it. The Most High. That's it. It's spiritual. 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 Not physical, spiritual. Spiritual is more spiritual and is deeper than the fucking politic games that they're showing you on TV. It's deeper than that. And they know it. Wake up.